I watched a man get eaten alive by a hay grinder. Now I'm responsible for helping myself. I don't know if I'll ever be able to work again. Definitely not on a farm. Working conditions are so incredibly horrible in the day and age. I watched a man get drug in feet first into a hay grinder. I called the cops and my boss, and aside from getting sent home, I didn't receive any help or compensation. Yeah, if I were you, I would force them to open a workers' compensation claim under threat of going to the state labor regulators. PTSD. Tell your boss you would like to file a workers' compensation claim. Some states like California, they are required to give you a claim form and direct you to medical care once you fill it out and give it back to them. If you mentioned what state you work in, folks here can give you more specific advice. I'm so sorry. I hope you're able to get the help you need. You need immediate therapy and to talk to someone about this. It's scientifically proven that community and speaking about these difficult things as soon as possible after can turn this situation into just a difficult one, and not a traumatic one, which can mess you up for the rest of your life. Playing Tetris also helps. I'm so sorry. As a person with roots in farming, can't do more than read the title. My sincerest condolences to you, the family, and the community. Only one piece of advice. As my DSO still can't talk about the industrial refinery accident that killed a coworker. Get every ounce of help and therapy you can. You don't have to navigate this alone. I'm so sorry you had to witness that. Try hard to distract yourself as much as possible. Playing Tetris, among other things, can help prevent your brain from turning what you saw into a long-term memory. Nobody should have to see what you saw, and I hope your employer gets sued into oblivion by the deceased's family. https://www.propublica.org/article/Wisconsin Dairy Farm Jefferson Rodriguez. ProPublica is a news organization that is investigating farm accidents and OSHA violations on farms. Their reporters might be interested in your story. I've never heard of a hay grinder, but that sounds awful. If the working conditions are very bad, you could contact OSHA. Find someone who can help you process this experience as soon as you can. Otherwise, you run a huge risk of developing PTSD. Look into EMDR. And in the meantime, download and play some Tetris on your phone a little every day. There's a few studies that show it has a similar effect and can help you process traumatic memories. I'm sorry you had to witness that. Go play some Tetris right now. Tetris has been shown to seriously help people who have been through something traumatizing. The sooner you play it, the better the result will be. It's not a fix. Please seek out other help. But please try this too. Please call 211 and ask for counseling services. No and low pay for you. Male, female, race, age, occupation. The more descriptions can help find services. I sense it may be challenging in locating those that serve you. This may help. Get a lawyer for workers' comp. You'll not be in the correct mental state to do any proceedings by yourself. I watched my coworker burn alive post-arc blast in an electrical accident. It really waits on you, and if you don't get help, it will consume you. Trust me, therapy is worth the money. Seeing a therapist ASAP really will help. But if the memory comes back in daily life, you may have some luck with deep breathing exercises too. Stop the panic response and looking around to identify different things in the room to redirect your brain. Don't be like me and try to go at this alone. You will have a much easier time of it if you get professional help. I would be so emotionally and mentally unstable after witnessing that to live let alone work. JFC. Op. Situations like this, lawyers will often go pro bono. They know they'll win, so they'll wait for payment as it'll be a good sum. So sorry you had to witness that. My cousin was killed in a similar way years ago in Idaho. He was 16 when it happened. I'm sorry you had to witness that. It's really messed up that they don't have safeties like machine shops. They'll probably be more focused on the dead guy and his family at first. You can ask if you're, or maybe farms, insurance to cover the therapy. I wouldn't expect extra compensation unless you can somehow get short-term disability for the mental health aspects. I once got robbed at knife and gunpoint whilst working at McDonald's. Got an hour to speak to the police. Then had to go back and finish my shift.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Errorcast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.